Auckland is a large metropolitan city in the North Island of New Zealand. The most populous urban area in the country. Auckland has an urban population of about 1,470,100. It is located in the Auckland region. The area governed by Auckland Council, which includes outlying rural areas in the islands of the Hauraki Gulf, and which has a total population of 1,717,500. While Europeans continue to make up the plurality of Auckland's population, the city became multicultural and cosmopolitan in the late 20th century, with Asians accounting for 31% of the city's population in 2018. Auckland is also home to the largest Polynesian population in the world. The Maori language name for Auckland is Tamaki Makaurai, meaning, Tamaki desired by many, in reference to the desirability of its natural resources and geography. Auckland lies between the Hauraki Gulf to the east, the Hanwha Ranges to the southeast, the Manukau Harbour to the southwest, and the Waitakere Ranges and smaller ranges to the west and northwest. The surrounding hills are covered in rainforest and the landscape is dotted with 53 volcanic centers that make up the Auckland Volcanic Field. The central part of the urban area occupies a narrow isthmus between the Manukau Harbour on the Tasman Sea and the Waitemata Harbour on the Pacific Ocean. Auckland is one of the few cities in the world to have a harbour on each of two separate major bodies of water. The isthmus on which Auckland sits was first settled c. 1350 and was valued for its rich and fertile land. The Maori population in the area is estimated to have peaked at 20,000 before the arrival of Europeans, after a British colony was established in New Zealand in 1840. William Hobson, then Lieutenant Governor of New Zealand, chose Auckland as its new capital. He named the area for George Eden, Earl of Auckland, British First Lord of the Admiralty. Maori-European conflict over land in the region led to war in the mid-19th century. In 1865, Auckland was replaced by Wellington as the capital, but continued to grow, initially because of its port and the logging and gold mining activities in its hinterland, and later because of pastoral farming in the surrounding area, and manufacturing in the city itself. It has been the nation's largest city throughout most of its history. Today, Auckland's central business district is New Zealand's leading economic hub. The University of Auckland, founded in 1883, is the largest university in New Zealand. The city's significant tourist attractions include national historic sites, festivals, performing arts, sports activities, and a variety of cultural institutions, such as the Auckland War Memorial Museum, the Museum of Transport and Technology, and the Auckland Art Gallery Toyo Tamaki. Its architectural landmarks include the Harbour Bridge, the Town Hall, the Ferry Building and the Sky Tower. The city is served by Auckland Airport, which handles around 2 million international passengers a month. Despite being one of the most expensive cities in the world, Auckland is recognized as one of the world's most livable cities, ranking third in the 2019 Mercer Quality of Living Survey and at first place in a 2021 ranking of the Global Livability Index by The Economist. The isthmus was settled by Maori circa 1350 and was valued for its rich and fertile land. Many power were created, mainly on the volcanic peaks. By the early 1700s, Te Waiova, a confederation of tribes such as Na Oho, Na Riki and Na Iwi, became the main influential force on the Auckland Isthmus, with major power located at Maungakiki, One Tree Hill, Mangere Mountain and Maungataktake. The confederation came to an end around 1741, when paramount chief Kiwi Tamaki was killed in battle by Ngāti Watua Hapu Te Tau chief Te Wahan Akiaki. From the 1740s onwards, Ngāti Watua o Orake became the major influential force on the Auckland Isthmus. The Maori population in the area is estimated to have been about 20,000 before the arrival of Europeans. The introduction of firearms at the end of the 18th century, which began in Northland, upset the balance of power and led to devastating intertribal warfare beginning in 1807. Causing IWI who lacked the new weapons to seek refuge in areas less exposed to coastal raids. As a result, the region had relatively low numbers of Maori when settlement by European New Zealanders began. On the 20th of March 1840 in the Manukau Harbour area where Ngāti Watua farmed, Paramount Chief Apihai Te Ikawau signed Te Itetio Waitangi, the Treaty of Waitangi. Ngāti Whatua sought British protection from Ngāpuhi as well as a reciprocal relationship with the Crown and the Church. Soon after signing the treaty, Te Ikawau made a strategic gift of 3,000 acres was seen as a better choice for an administrative capital because of its proximity to the South Island. And Wellington became the capital in 1865. After losing its status as capital, Auckland remained the principal city of the Auckland province